Hello, hello, everyone. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on where you are in this amazing world. I am Tamara Zantel, the CEO and founder of Raising a Mogul. Raising a Mogul is the #1 parent manager platform on the planet. You better ask somebody. We are doing amazing things. We are a community of parents who are raising some of the most dynamic, most amazing, and inspirational children on the planet, in the entire world. So I am coming to you live with yet another amazing Raising a Mogul TV show. I want to highlight one of the young moguls in our community. I want to highlight one of the young moguls in our community that is doing something huge. And today is an extremely big day for her. And I want us all to celebrate with us. And more importantly, I want us all to support her. Okay. So before I get to our special guests, there are 3 of them. I want to encourage you to share this broadcast out, to tag a business bestie, an accountability partner, another parent who you know has an amazing child that has a cool idea and they're trying to figure out how to launch it and get into business, that has a family that is working towards building an empire together. I want you to tag them because we're talking about family business today, and you are not going to want them or you to miss it. So thank you so much for everyone that's sharing. Let me see who I have here. Let me see. And as you come in, I see April. She's already here. As you come in, and I want you to know that we are broadcasting on 5 different platforms all over the interweb. So there are going to be people joining us from everywhere. So as you come in, let us know where you're watching from, where you're listening from, and what rep your set. Let us know. Drop it in the comments. And more importantly, I want you to give Miss Kenzie some hearts when she comes on, because, you know, she might actually, the hearts might be from me. I think she's all fired up and ready, like April just said. I might need a little extra reinforcement, you know. Just a little. But anyways, we can have hearts for both of us. Share the hearts with everyone. All right, y'all. Y'all ready? Let me see. Drop a 1 in the comment if you are ready. I see Miss Terry. She says she is ready. Looks like April is ready. All right. So listen, I want to introduce you to Miss Makenzie Robertson and her dynamic parents. Listen, the parents are the key. Yes, our kids are quite spectacular, but the parents are the foundation, right? So we're going to meet Tanya and Daryl, who are Makenzie's parents. But before we get to them and we get to introducing you to the family as a whole, I want you to know a little bit about Makenzie. Makenzie Robertson is no stranger to travel. And in fact, with the help of her parents, she has started a nonprofit organization to inspire underserved populations of children to learn through cultural products and experiences. Let it sit. I know it takes a minute, right? It's crazy. It's amazing, right? But in addition to that, in addition to being a kidpreneur, Makenzie is also an author, and she's a princess in training. I just love it. She and her father recently released a children's book entitled Pack Your Bags, Kenzie's Travel Adventure. This book teaches children how to be responsible travelers. Makenzie is no stranger to the camera, no stranger to online platforms, no stranger to the red carpet and the lights, honey, because she has been featured on ABC 8, WRIC, WSET, ABC 13, and 101.1 FM. And also the Berry Farmer Morning Show. Miss Kenzie is a big deal, okay? So without further ado, I'm going to bring her and her dynamic family to the stage. Please help me welcome them.
Hi, my name is Makenzie, and I'm 5 years old, and my business is called Kenzie Inspires Travel, and what I do is help other kids learn and travel just like me.
All right.
All right, Makenzie. Hello and welcome. Thank you so much for that amazing hello. I appreciate that. Hi, Mom and Dad.
Hi, how are you? Thank you so much for having us.
Yes, thank you so much.
Absolutely. I couldn't think of who else I want to hang out with tonight. You guys are amazing. Amazing. So listen, we have people from all over the world going to be watching, and it's perfectly fitting considering we're talking about inspiring young moguls to want to travel. We're talking about Kenzie and her this amazing brand that you are building, that you have set in motion. And I understand that today is an amazing, exciting day. Can you share with us a little bit about what today is?
Yes, I'm going to see if Kenzie will tell you first. You want to share about what today is, Kenzie?
Today is the launch of my new product.
right. Now tell them about the product, Kenzie.
Well, what product?
Your product.
You mean the card?
Yes. You want to grab it and just show it real quick?
Yes.
So tell everyone why their children, tell all the parents why the children should have these cards, Kenzie.
It's cool and it's fun and it's like my mom made it. My mom made it for me. She's been working real hard so I can have my toys for Christmas.
I love it. I just love you, Kenzie. Listen.
What do the children learn, Kenzie?
I need to show them.
Okay, you want to show it to them? Okay.
Yes.
All right. So what
I
did the
think
kids?
this is the wrong way.
Okay, I'll hold this. All right.
So this is
South Africa.
South Africa. I always noticed South Africa. It was in the picture in the office. Here, Daddy.
Okay, hold it. So what you gonna do?
So what
These
can
are
you-
little words.
So what can you do with this?
You can.
You can write on these, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Try this.
Yeah. So what she's demonstrating for you is that the flashcards are dry erase cards. So
Oh,
she's
wow.
the country name South Africa, and you want to flip it over and show everyone?
Yes.
Yes.
And guess what? You can use a washcloth, you can use a paper towel or your finger, or you can use your whole hand like something.
Yeah.
Look.
To wipe it off.
It can come off quick.
And it's
Oh, that is cool. So you can use it over and over and
Mhm.
continue learning.
Yes.
I love that. That is really cool. So how did you know that was South Africa?
I learned how to read.
Just like that. Okay, I might try that. I might try that. So Makenzie,
Where am I?
say it again.
Where am I?
Oh, it says, where am I? Okay, can you put it closer to the camera? So, I see it. That is amazing. I love it. And then we have the back, South Africa. I see it. That's amazing.
too, remember?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So Makenzie, can you show us the box? Show us what comes in it.
So this is the actual flashcard box itself.
That's great.
The front and the back, and it's color coded. The cards are color coded by region, and again, they're very large, size 4x6. And so the pre-sale promotion that we have going on, you'll get your shipment in this nice, pretty bundle box. So beautiful. So it's the flashcard.
Wait, Tanya, let's see the box again. I want to see it. I want to see it up close.
Mommy,
Yes,
excuse me, Mommy. Can we move over for a second so she can see all my products?
Okay, we will in just a moment, okay? Let's show her the box first, okay?
Okay.
You're so
All right.
polite. Oh, that is nice. I love that. I love
Yeah.
all the children. That is great. Those are
Yes.
beautiful colors, Makenzie.
Thank you. And when you open it, you can have your own cards and get them real quick before they sell out.
Wow. Okay. Listen, today is launch day. So what she's telling us, everyone, is that today is launch day and you need to get your order in because when they're gone, right, Makenzie?
Yes.
Yes. And then we'll get some more for the people.
Products for everyone.
Say that again.
But we have a lot of products for everyone. Once they take a lot of them, then they're gone.
Okay. All right. I understand. So you heard it here first. Makenzie is telling you.
We have lots of goodies, okay?
Yeah. So everyone that's watching, first I want to thank you for joining us. As you see, we're here with the Robertson family. Makenzie is sharing with us about her launch. Today is the official day where she is launching her Kenzie Inspires Travel Kit. She was just showing us her large, what are we calling them? Education cards? Tell me the name of them, Kenzie.
What's the name of the
Flashcards.
flashcards? The culture box.
The culture box.
Okay, it's called a culture box. Okay, and the culture box just went on sale today, and Kenzie has made it very clear to us that if you want it, you need to get it now because they're going to be gone, and that's it. Okay. The box is beautiful, and I cannot wait to see the whole thing. But before we move on to seeing the whole experience, Makenzie, I want to know, how does launch day feel for you? I see we have the balloons and your brand colors. Did you wake up today really excited because you've worked so hard for this?
Yes.
So how have you been feeling?
I was feeling really excited, but my mom said when I wake up, she's going to wake me up, but I already wake my own self up.
Wow, it's like Christmas. You can't wait. You're so excited. You want to be the first one awake, right?
At Christmas, at Christmas, like when you go to sleep a little while, and then when it's almost morning time, when you get up and you see all the presents you wanted. Christmas is a great holiday.
Yeah. So in this case, the culture box was the big present that we're all wanting, right? So now you can share this amazing gift that you and your family created with kids all over the world. That's why it's so inspirational and so empowering. I'm just so proud of you, Kenzie. So mom and dad, share with us, for those, I know we have a lot of parents that are watching, and they're probably trying to figure out, like, how did this happen? You know, clearly she is super bright, dynamic. She has a personality out of this world. She was not coached into this conversation, because she came right out the gate telling you exactly who she is and what she needs you to do. How did you foster this type of drive and just intellect in her?
That's a very good question. Are you taking that up? It was, I'd say we've had many long conversations, and Kenzie is the child that we just knew that there was something different. I mean, there's something special about all of the children, but you know, when Kenzie came, and after we had been told that she was not supposed to be here, yes, we knew that there was something special about her personality, her outspokenness, her just ability to tell it like it is. So as we began to travel, we saw, you know, how she embraced that, and just the questions that she asked, we felt were far beyond her years. And we just kept nurturing that, and hence the birth of Kenzie Inspires Travel. So, you know, daily we do work on her communication. We make sure that, you know, she writes, and, you know, she communicates, and she reads, thanks to Terry Teaches.
Well, I already know she reads.
Yeah.
How did you know that I learned how to read? Like, yes. Okay, girl.
We also have her do mirror work, because we feel like that self-confidence piece is super important. Yes.
Tanya, can you tell us more about the mirror work? That's good. I want to know more about that.
Yes. So each day we have her stand in the mirror and do her affirmations, and do you want to share what those affirmations are? Maybe one or two? In here, and tell them what your morning affirmations are.
I'm abundant, I'm beautiful, and I'm loved. I'm smart.
Mm-hmm. Okay. All right. So yes, those are a few of some of the affirmations that we always have her say, because we feel it very important to build that foundation, so she feels confident early on.
That is amazing. It is absolutely beautiful.
We'd have a large network of people to babysit when she was born. So rather than use it as an excuse, we used it as to empower us, to motivate us to take Makenzie traveling with us.
Wow. So, hold on. Do y'all hear what Dad said? He said we used it to motivate and empower us, instead of us looking at this as an opportunity, as a hindrance, right? To keep us home. Right. It's like, we're going to take the whole family and make this a full cultural experience. That is amazing. So listen, Miss Makenzie, thank you for joining us. We have Tashanta Hogan watching. We have Miss Terry is watching you, Kenzie. We have April. We have Bree. I am shouting out all our Raising a Mogul family. I want to thank you all for joining us today. And I want to thank each and every one of you that have already shared this broadcast. As you guys are witnessing, this is a dynamic family. This is an amazing conversation. And I believe, even before we got to the mirror work and taking the kids on the travel trip conversation, I believe that every parent everywhere needs to understand that families exist, that these type of families exist, and that these type of children exist. And Tanya, we didn't even get to it, but how old is Makenzie?
She's 5.
She's 5.
Yes.
Y'all just need to just let it sink in. Just a second. She's 5. Come on. Like, we need to stop thinking about what our kids cannot do and start taking the risks, start pouring into them, start leaning into them and identifying what they can do and exploring those things, you know? So Dad, tell us a little bit more about the decision to take her on your trips and what it was like when she was so young.
You know, we started out, we didn't know a lot. So thanks to my wife, the brains of the operation, and she just started researching things, and we just, okay, yeah, we can do this. And we just started taking her with us, and she just lights up when she gets to these places and she asks questions. And we make sure that we don't use the word, I don't know. So we try to find something and say, okay, we're going to research it.
Slavery interrupt.
Yes, slavery interrupted our history. So that's one of the things that she's learning while, you know, through these cards and studying about the continent of Africa, about who we are.
Poorly.
Yeah, we were kings and queens before our history was interrupted, and we still are kings and queens.
Yes.
So yeah, we decided to take her with us. We had fun. We started meeting other families out there that were non-African American that had their younger kids with them. Again, they did not use that excuse not to travel. The excuse, they used it to motivate themselves and just to watch her blossom. And we are mindful of the words that we use around her as well.
I love that.
And having what other people say to her is very important too. We're very guarded about that as well, because once you start putting things in the subconscious mind, it evolves, and that's how they become who they are. So we're very
so we travel to learn more.
So we're very mindful about what we nurture and plant, the seeds that we plant into her mind, because they will grow root, and will one day come to fruition.
Yes. Yes. I love that. That is so, so important. Amazing. Thank you so much for sharing that. You dropping gems over here. I hope y'all writing this stuff down. Good thing this is recorded so y'all can.
I do want to add to that as well, is that just a tip for the parents is to never put limitations on your children, because Makenzie is included in our business meetings. Right. And, you know, sometimes we think that she won't understand fully what it is we're talking about as far as business is concerned. But when I say she brings her opinions. Oh, yes. You know, very.
Somehow I do not have trouble believing that, Tanya. I see her opinion. In a very respectful way, I might add. You know, that's just been demonstrated here, that she understands, you know, how to deliver her opinion in a very respectful way. And I appreciated that right from the beginning. You know, just the interaction between the three of you is just really beautiful to watch.
So I feel like that's very important, because sometimes, you know, I hear other parents they'll say things like, well, you know, she's only 5. How could she have an opinion? You know, does she even know what's going on? I mean, now some aspects of the business, of course.
That was when I was 4.
Okay, when you were 4. Thank you for
that was a long time ago, Mom.
Okay.
I went to Egypt, I was 4.
All right. Okay. But, you know, there are components of the business, thanks to Raising a Mogul and the Academy, that she's able to digest and chew, you know, at her tender age of 5. Mm-hmm. So, you know, we continue grooming that and just feeding it to her at the level that she can understand it.
Yeah, that's amazing. I love that. So, Makenzie, my question for you is, can you share with us? We have lots of people watching and listening. Where have you been? Can you talk to us a little bit about your travels?
Yes, I'm so excited.
Okay, where have you been?
Look in the camera.
Memphis, I know a little bit, but my parents are gonna talk about the rest that I don't know. So, Memphis, Africa.
Where in Africa did you go? What 2 countries?
Egypt, and South Africa.
Wow.
I also went to Dubai.
Well, that's how you recognize you knew South Africa, because it's like on the flashcard.
That was exciting. I had the Peppa Pig hat when I went there.
You went to Dubai? That's one of my dream places. Oh my goodness. That is amazing.
We can take you on Dubai next time when the coronavirus is over.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you for the offer. I might take you up on that.
Okay. All right.
That's awesome. So where else have you been, Mom and Dad? Did she get them all?
Yeah, we've been to a lot of cities and states in the U.S. But yes, for the most part, South Africa. In South Africa, we visited Johannesburg, Cape Town. In Egypt, we've been to Aswan, Cairo.
The Nile River, the Red Sea.
We visited a lot of different places.
Ramses Temple. All those
places.
That's amazing. So Miss Rashida, Kenzie, Miss Rashida says she wants to be packed in your suitcase for next time.
Ooh,
she wants to go too. We might have to have a Ram Fam trip. This is Miss Terry says she also wants to come. This is exciting. So can you share with the parents that are watching what the process is like a little bit of taking your family experiences and literally turning them into a cultural experience by way of a box that other parents, other families all over the world can also experience, so it's because I asked that question because a lot of times when we think about what our contribution to the world is going to look like, what our product or service is going to be, we look externally. We say, oh, it's going to be t-shirts or pens, or, I'm going to build my legacy on this thing, a widget. We don't always look at what we have in our hands, what what we really believe in, what we're actually doing, and turn that into an experience that can actually be sold. Turn that into an experience as a contribution to make an impact for the greater good and to support other families. So what was that? What was the conversation like at home when you decided to turn this into a business?
It was one of those things, honestly. You okay? All right. When you know that you know that you know. We've encountered so many families that just were fearful of traveling, and smiley face on, okay? That were fearful of traveling, and they just really were not in touch with the culture in the way that we felt like they should have been, and that included us because I wanted to go to Africa, and Daryl did not. He was like, I ain't going over there.
It was fun. I wanted to go again.
Okay. You did.
I wanted to go to every vacation.
All right. And so just knowing that, having that experience and having gone over there and, saw and experienced everything firsthand, we knew that we had a mission before us to just share with other parents that may be afraid to embark upon the journey of traveling, because we look at it as so much more than just a trip, a vacation. Mm-hmm. We encountered, not yet, sweetie. Okay. Almost. We've encountered new families, and we've met new friends, and we've learned new languages and just new ways of living for people that we didn't even know existed. Like, oh, they wash their clothes this way. They don't use washcloths here, so it's just been a process of learning for all of us every step of the way.
That's awesome. I love it. And it's what a way to give back. What a way to take your family experience and just deliver it literally in a box to families all over the world. I think it's a beautiful thing. So, Miss Makenzie, are you available?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, hey, I love it. So what I would like to do is, if you're up to it, I want to know if you can show us all your products.
Get your
Because
books.
we have parents that are looking for their families want to go on this cultural experience with you and your family, and I want them to know what they're going to get.
Well, they're going to get glasses.
They're not gonna get those. So here's your book. Tell them the name of your book.
Packer Bags, Kenzie's Travel Adventure.
Love it.
Who said it, guys?
All right.
Okay, so where do we get the book? Where do we get the book?
Where do they get the book?
On www.com, Kenzie Inspires Travel.
Okay. So that's going right across the screen, right? Right, Kenzie? Yep. So you guys can go right to the website and get that book.
Okay, and then there are the cards, the flashcards that we talked about earlier.
Awesome.
That are also available on the site. We have the Arabic Egyptian rulers that we actually bought back from Egypt. And these are
my
so
goodness.
because you know you can oops, it's upside
measure
down.
it. You
Yes,
can
you
write
can-
in it.
Yes, you can use it to measure. You can use it to
See.
to trace hieroglyphics.
I love that there's all these different uses. That is great. Make sure you put that on the website, because that's what what she cares about is what the kids are going to care about when they get the box.
And then we have, let's show them this, Kenzie. Let's show
So
them.
we have an Arabic Egyptian ruler.
Okay, and then here's an animal activity book for the children.
That is amazing.
In which, you know, the children learn all about, I'm trying to put it in the camera view.
I see it. It looks great. I see the lion.
Animals in Africa. So something to keep them busy on the airplane, or even if you're doing a road trip. And then
Wonderful.
also exciting, we have the travel journals.
Oh my goodness. That is so great.
Okay, and this travel journal is really cool because, let me see if I can get in camera view. The kids are able to just document how they feel, what they see, what they do every day when they're on vacation.
That is amazing. I love that.
This will hold up to 3 trips in this. So we have it in 2 different versions. This version and also
They're
this
the
version.
same, but they should just have different pages.
Okay. That's great. I like options.
And then we have the customized marker that you'll also get, the dry erase marker that you'll get to go with the cards, okay?
Wonderful.
Yep.
And puzzles, animal puzzles.
Is that animal puzzles?
Yeah, it was from Egypt.
Oh, from Egypt. That's a camel. I recognize that.
So
all these.
we went to different cultures and learned that I had a business, and when I was and when I had a birthday, then my business then my parents thought like I should have a business.
And how do you feel about that?
Good. And my birthday's like feeling good too.
Really? Well, when's your birthday? Because we've been talking about this birthday. Is it coming soon?
You mean tell you what's my birthday?
Yes, please.
When is my birthday?
Yes, please.
January 30th.
Oh, so okay. So you're not far from being 4. Or wait a minute. That was a long time ago, right?
That was a long. I have to keep saying long because my birthday's for a long time. A really
I totally understand.
long.
All right.
So, Makenzie, I have a question for you, ma'am. I want to. You showed us all these different things. Are these all the things that we can expect when we order the culture box? And do they come together in the box? What will it look like when we get it at home?
Okay, so I'll talk about that, okay?
Okay.
So for the culture box, you actually get 3 physical products, which is the card, the deck of cards, the marker, and the ruler, and you get 6 bonuses. Bonus 1, free shipping. Bonus 2, access to the Travel Tribe monthly membership, which is so cool because it's lots of activities, printables, just lots of good stuff to help you and your family learn about whatever the country is that we're featuring on that particular month. In addition to that, you'll also receive a downloadable passport activity, and you may ask why. That's really important because many of us do not travel, okay? And which means that, seriously, your children do not know, silly goose, your children do not know what passports are, but they need to. It's very important. So it's a complimentary activity that we provided with the bundle for you to download and do the activity with your kids. Talk about what a passport is, how it can be used, the benefits of it, and so forth.
I love that.
Yes, did I? I think I did 6, maybe. Did I miss something? Okay. So yes, if you go to our website, you'll be able to, you'll see the bundle and you'll be able to click the link and see all the fabulous products.
That's amazing. So we're talking to Makenzie Inspires Travel, Miss Makenzie and her amazing parents, Tanya and Daryl. We're talking about today being launch day of their full cultural experience online, that you can actually purchase the culture box and these products individually. And you can bring the culture home. So that way you as a family, you and your children can be inspired to start planning your next trip. So like Tanya said, either it's on an airplane, what did it say? Plane, train, automobile, however you're getting wherever you're going this summer into the fall before we get back to school. You need that travel, those travel books, or what do you call the travel journal? That's amazing. That's amazing. I feel like every young mogul should have a travel journal. Like everybody needs that before the summer starts, so that you can document. As soon as I started, it reminds us, and you know, with parents, we always had the baby book where we documented everything. And it seems, you know, it's exciting at first, but then over time you're like, oh, I guess I'll write it down, especially if you start to have multiple children. But the value that brings to your life when you look back at it later, and then having it in their words, that is just priceless. You know, that's just an amazing asset. So thank you for that. You guys are, listen, these glasses, I love it. So I want to encourage you all to go to KenzieInspiresTravel.com. You can purchase all the products you saw here today individually, but you also have an opportunity to get the culture box, which has just launched today. And Miss Kenzie has already made it clear that they are limited quantity, so you might want to get it now. Do not wait, get it now, because once they are gone, they are gone. Right, Kenzie?
Yeah.
And this, so the travel, what did you call it? The travel club. Tell us about the membership. I want to talk a little bit about that.
Yes, the travel is called the Travel Tribe monthly online membership. And so what you'll get when you purchase the bundle is a 14-day complimentary access pass to that. And you'll be able to just immerse your entire family in the activities that we provided for you. And the material is relevant for children from kindergarten to grade 6.
I love that.
Yes.
That is awesome. So listen, the comments are blowing up. So many parents, so many supporters. Everyone is just and they just wowed by not only you guys as a whole, the whole family experience, Miss Makenzie and how dynamic she is, but also this amazing product that you were able to put together. Can you share with us briefly, Mom or Dad, a little bit about how you decided what actually would go in the box? And how you considered, you know, my family's experience on this end, you know, because a lot of times as entrepreneurs, we don't think about the full success path or the experience for the end user. And clearly you guys have done an amazing job at that. So tell me a little bit more about how much Makenzie input she actually had and how you all collectively came together to decide, like, what is this whole thing going to be like?
Yes, great question. So Makenzie's input, she did choose the colors. So we talked about colors and boxes and actually stand up for one moment, sweetie. So, the inside, I'll pull this. let's see. So just the internal contents. This one actually has some cards in it, but we just believe in providing excellence, and that comes from just the stereotype that I've often encountered as it relates to kids' businesses, because I often hear or often feel that some people don't have a high level of respect when it comes to children's businesses. Mm-hmm. So Daryl and myself, we knew that when we embarked upon this and when we brought Makenzie when we started working collectively in the realm of business, that, though it is a child's business, it's not child's play. Like when we bring it, we're going to bring it professionally. We're going to show up. And so we thought it out from start to finish, the colors, the bright colors that would be attractive to the children. We wanted a product that was not so much just a toy, but something that could be an experience for the whole family. And this definitely, the base product of the cards definitely is an experience for the whole family, an experience that would just deposit rich information into the souls of everyone in the family, lasting educational information. And that's what we felt like the cards did. So that's why we, put the cards in the box, because we felt like that was the key item with this whole cultural experience.
Yeah.
And, as far as the box goes, we wanted excitement around just seeing this box arrive once one has purchased a bundle. We wanted the kids to be in awe at the colors and the beauty of it. So just excellence all around as far as the product goes.
I love that. And plus, all the cards are dry erase cards. So you, like Miss Makenzie said, you can wipe them with a washcloth, a paper towel, your finger, or your whole hand.
That's like me.
What'd you say?
What'd you say?
That's like me.
Okay.
You can erase it with the you can like it's cool. You can like do it with the table.
Whatever your choice, right, Makenzie?
Yes.
Yes, awesome. Makenzie, is there anything else that you want to share? So you're going to have some other young moguls that are going to watch you, right? They're going to come on here and watch you, and they'll be like, wow, Makenzie has a business. She has a box. She's mailing things. She had a launch day. How can I do something like that? What would you say to them?
Well, we have my cards too.
Okay.
And like if you something, well, you can. What did you say again?
Anything you want.
You want me to ask a different? So what would you say?
Okay, listen.
So, our children are lost because we can't identify.
Okay. So do you think other kids should start businesses? Is that something you think? Yes?
Yes.
Okay. All right. I agree with you. So, what did you say?
Silly goose. He's being silly.
I love this. Makenzie, I am so proud of you. The Raising a Mogul family is super proud of you, and we are happy to support you on your launch day. Makenzie, remind us again. So we have this amazing box. We also have all these individual products that you spent so much time sharing with us, the books, the travel journal, everything but the glasses, right? I saw a race marker with your name on it. Go, girl. I love that. So where do we go to shop? Tell us, where do we go to shop?
www.com, Kenzie Inspires Travel.
You got it. And it's scrolling across the screen, right, Kenzie?
www.com, Kenzie Inspires Travel.
You got it. You heard it. She told you, and you must hurry because once they're gone, they are gone. Tanya and Daryl, is there anything else that you want to share with us? What's next? I know today's launch day, and it's probably hard to think about what's next, but like, what's next for your family? You know, when's the next travel trip whenever we're all released? Like, what's next?
We were going to Ghana.
Yeah, well, this year we were supposed to be in Ghana. We had planned to take a group of families to Ghana, but of course, that's not happening. So we have some road trips planned, coming up pretty soon. So we're just gonna play it safe by car and do road trips for now until all of this passes. And then we hope to definitely be back in Africa again. That's our first choice. That's our first choice of places to visit. Destination that we'll be visiting. And then as far as Kenzie Inspires Travel is concerned, we have some philanthropic efforts that we will be implementing, and some partners that will be working with us to assist.
That's awesome.
And, we have a phase 2 coming soon.
Yes, to phase 2. I love that. So I have a question about the membership. Inside the membership, will there be an opportunity for parents and families to engage with you and with Dad, with Daryl, to kind of get tips or ask questions about this whole travel experience? My kids are older now. My youngest is 18, but I remember Daryl, I remember making the excuses. I was one of those parents. I'm going to be honest. So I'm just going to say it for everybody watching. I didn't let it stop me, but I always thought about all the reasons why it might not work. So for parents that possibly are similar to me, and we love the idea of traveling with little kids and as a family, but we don't always enjoy the full process. So will we have access? Will they have an opportunity to spend some time or some kind of forum to ask questions and for you to share with us, like, what do y'all do in a car? Like, what does this look like? And how do you explain when you get to this amazing monument or artifact or something to a 5-year-old? What does that process look like?
Yes. So actually we have a private Facebook group that you'll be able to, anyone purchasing the bundle will also have access to. So that's where all of those great conversations happen on in the Facebook platform. So you'll be able to ask questions, network with other families, and just, if you're afraid of travel, just to share your most intimate concerns as it relates to travel, so that the community of individuals that are there can assist and help along the way.
I love that. I love it. True family experience. That's what it's all about. And that's why we rock so hard together, because we're all about this true family experience with Kenzie Inspires Travel and also with Raising a Mogul. So listen, you guys, they are, the people are on the website. They're buying this culture box and all the other goods that Makenzie and her family has put together. You already heard her say that once they're gone, they are gone. This is an opportunity to get this introductory offer of the culture box, and also a membership, access to a private Facebook community, other digital downloads. It sounds like an amazing opportunity. So I'm encouraging you to go to KenzieInspiresTravel.com so you can get your culture box. I believe that every young mogul really needs to have one as we continue into summer, and we're all starting to be released from our homes and start to actually get back into the groove and the swing of things. So Tanya and Daryl, is there anything else that you would like to share with parents that are watching and that are still trying to figure out how in the world you have done this? Anything you want to talk to us about your specific parenting style or about your business?
I think just stay encouraged. Just, find out what it is that your child loves, and just nurture that. Allow them to be free in their own space, and nurture it. That's what we do.
So many kids, I know when I was growing up, you got shut down and you got your voice, taken from them. So we are mindful of that, to let her have her voice, let her voice be heard. As a parent, you should always let your child be heard. Never take that voice from them, because once you take that voice from them, it's hard to get back. They get in corporate America and they become afraid to speak up for themselves, afraid to go for promotions and things like that. So you have to allow them to speak their voice. And for parents also, these cards are for you as well, because there's a lot of things we didn't know about Africa. And when you learn, when you start learning your culture, nobody can take that from you again, as it once was hidden from us. But what's hidden can always be found. So, and that's one of the things that we want to inspire parents to take this time during this pandemic and whatever to start teaching your kids their culture and start preparing your children to teach and learn their culture. So, just want to pass on to parents.
Yeah, that is awesome. Thank you so much for that advice. It is super valuable, and I couldn't agree more with you saying allowing our children to have a voice and encouraging them to exercise it right from the beginning. I totally agree. And the idea of us growing up in the era of kids are meant to be seen and not heard. So I understand that. I totally understand that. So thank you so much to both of you. My last and final question I have, right? Well, actually, maybe my second to last, because first I want to ask Makenzie, is there anything else you want to share with us? Because you are the guest of honor. Today's launch day, celebration day. So I want to make sure that I give you the floor and the opportunity to share whatever you'd like.
Well, I just want to say, I like your hair.
Thank you so much. And I like your hair. I almost did 2 ponytails too. Oh, 3. I almost had 3.
Do you have a pet too?
I do. Wait, you said 2. So that means you must have a pet. I have 4 pets in my house.
Imaginary.
Oh, okay.
Imaginary, that means a toy pet.
Yes. Like the camo puzzle.
Anything else you want to tell the people about your business? The other kids? Anything else?
Well, I want to say something.
Okay, go ahead. Look at the camera and tell them, okay? You got a few seconds.
I wish I had like another business, but my business was really cool.
Your business is very cool. It is amazing. And I hope you are very proud. I know you're very proud, not only about launch day, but about all the work that your family has put into bringing this business, making it happen so that other kids all over the world can experience what you have experienced. So I think it's very cool and also extremely important. So thank you so much, Makenzie, for all the work that you have done to put together such an amazing experience for our families. Okay, so Tanya and Daryl, this is a question I have for you. This is our closing question. Unless, of course, do you have anything else you want to add? I want to know if you can share with our viewers and our listeners what your experience has been like since you connected with the Raising a Mogul community. The Raising a Mogul Family Business Summit is happening this weekend. And both of you decided to get involved. You decided to get involved and actually sponsor the summit. So I want to know from you, why did you make that decision, and what has the community done for you or been to you? Okay, that is, I could go on and on with an answer, with a positive answer to that question. So let me say this. I encountered Raising a Mogul Summit maybe not even a year ago, or maybe about around 12 months or a little less. And I discovered the group. And from that point, I joined the Raising a Mogul Society. And just the community, the sisterhood, the level of support within that group is just, it's unwavering. It's very solid. It's amazing. You know, I used to be the type of person that felt that I could do everything on my own. Mm-hmm. And I've been really able to lean into the community and ask for help. And, you know, we support each other when we have questions. You know, we ask, and everyone, it's just really amazing from that standpoint. So just the whole experience and being a part of Ram Fam is unexplainable. It's positive, and we would not be where we are right now without Ram Fam. I love it. I love it. Every aspect of business, from the pricing to the packaging to the photography, every aspect of business, you know, we have learned being a part of Ram Fam. So that's why we decided that it was,
it was no question when it came to sponsorship for this activity, because we know how this organization and this platform has blessed us, and we want to see others. We want to see others be blessed by it as well.
Yes, I appreciate that. And I'm so grateful. Thank you for sharing that. It means a lot. And I want everyone that's watching and listening to us to know that the Robertsons, already said that they have sponsored, but they are going to be sponsoring our Raising a Mogul what is it called? The Raising a Mogul Family Business Summit pitch competition. I was getting ready to change it because we're used to being in person and now we're going online, everyone. So I thought of adding a fancy name to it, but you know what? It's the Family Business Summit and that's it. But we're just taking it online. But we have our pitch competition coming up this weekend. So their sponsorship is going to allow us, and I didn't even share this with them yet, so they're being surprised by this too, is going to allow us to seed 3 Young Mogul brands. 3 Young Moguls businesses will be able to, they'll be 3 Young Moguls. They'll be able to invest into buying packaging and labels so they can have their own beautiful colors and branding and websites, whatever it is that they need in order for them to get to their next level. So for that, I am so grateful. Thank you so much. Thank you. It means the world to me. And this conversation has been everything. I know there's so many parents that have been watching. They're wondering, but you know what? They were wondering, but now they feel like what you guys have done, what you're doing, what Makenzie is doing is actually possible. So thank you for that. Thank you for speaking up. Thank you for sharing your wisdom, your process, giving us a bird's eye view into what your family is like and how you guys make your decisions and how well you work together. It's truly enlightening. So thank you so much for sharing all of it and all of this full experience, cultural experience with us today.
You're very welcome. Thank you for having us.
Thank you.
Awesome. Bye.
Bye.
So there you have it, you guys. The Robertsons family is amazing. I told you I had a treat for you. I told you, Miss Makenzie was on it. As soon as we put her on the camera, she was like, hi. And then she told you, listen, that child knows how to pitch. There's a lot of things that the kids inside our community are doing, are experiencing on their level up. This is not child's play. You heard Tanya say it. You heard the Robertsons share their experience. You heard them talk about how their family is growing and working together. And the best part of the whole conversation, there were so many good parts, so many juicy parts. I would say I love the idea of them making the decisions together as a family. I love that Makenzie, like Dad said, she has a voice and she's allowed to exercise that voice. And it's just a beautiful thing. And also that they are taking their experiences, their travels, how they're living their life, and they're using it for the greater good, and also allowing other families to experience something similar through their culture box. So I'm going to encourage you yet again to go to KenzieInspiresTravel.com. Grab your culture box, get your books. I'm going online as soon as this broadcast is over so I can order for my 2 grandbeauties. I have 2 grandbeauties, 2 and 4, and they need this box. They need that membership. I want them to have the coloring book. I need them to know about Kenzie's travel day. I need them to know all of everything. Everything Kenzie is going to be in their house in Kentucky within 2 weeks' time. I promise you that. So thank you so much, Raising a Mogul family. Thank you for sharing. Thank you for caring. Thank you for the hearts for Makenzie and I. I appreciate you all. You know, the Raising a Mogul Family Business Summit, it is in, what are we even 2 days? Is it almost like a day and a half? It starts this Thursday, June 25th, and we will be rocking solid and amazing with amazing information Thursday, Friday, and Saturday, 3 full days of content. And it will cost you $0. $0. Plus, you heard it here first, we are also having our Young Mogul pitch competition sponsored by Kenzie Inspires Travel. So you don't want to miss it. Okay. You can go to ramsummitonline.com, ramsummitonline.com. I think I have it here for you. It is a 3-day, free 3-day summit. So you can get your business started or get it growing. All right. So I want you guys to have an amazing morning, afternoon, or evening, depending on where you are in this amazing world. Thank you so much for joining me. My name is Tamara Zantel, and I'll talk to you soon.